Hey, yo, what's going on? With once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters on Taco Zeke Watch, and especially talking to you guys out there. This is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Soda Free 2011, aka Crazy Guy 2009. Of course, you guys are wrestling just channel. Definitely check out freedom.com. Of course, Trouble Suits on that and all that good stuff. You guys already know that part of the intro. Definitely check them out if any people are interested in this part of the program. Best partnership we're at, all that good shit. Links to the description box down below. Annotation outside if any people are interested in that business program. Yada yada, all that good shit. And without further ado, let's begin. And here we go. So, I'm doing something a little bit different today. This is probably one of the least videos you probably ever expect me to make because, you know, I really don't care too much about this series very much at all. But as far as this goes, I know it's a big giant hole, giant freaking billion of other reactor people out there that are probably way bigger than me or small channels like myself that did this reaction. I didn't do a reaction to it, but yeah, I know a lot of people that did. And I respect and I respect and I see where they're coming from, and you know, they have their own different views and opinions on it, even though it's one of the biggest truths ever. But still, some people probably consider the fact that Final Fantasy series is one of the best PlayStation-like series of all time, even though it used to be with Nintendo back in the day, but sadly they cut relationship, like Square Enix and Nintendo had beef with each other a little bit, and then they couldn't see eye to eye with each other. Unfortunately, they cut ties with each other, and then years later, last year, just a couple months ago, literally I think October, November, they finally had Cloud Strife and fucking Smash Bros. And people lost their shit to oblivion, which is insane, but it was like less than 6 months ago, so it's very recently, but at the same time, not so recent, but whatever. I digress. So, you know, I really don't give a fuck too much about this series, but I will honestly tell you, they actually made an anime series. There's just 10-part special episodes out of it. That's why this is an anime news review segment. So, I rarely ever do these. I think it's like the second one I ever do on this channel, like, ever. I used to do them a lot on my Criticism Guy 2009 channel at that time back in the day, but now it's a little bit different. So, I got this, this is like 1,000 different articles in there. There's like 60 or 70 of them. I'm only going to read 2 of them. So, this is from snap30.com. So, I'll put the link to this article in the description box down below. Annotation outside. I know millions of you guys have probably already seen this Final Fantasy 15 trailer, which I did see the other one for, something from the Throne, Lost Son of the Throne, whatever it was called, but yeah. Links down below if any people want to see or sell it. And then there's the other one for Kingslave trailer. It was a million people losing their shit. I saw a lot of the reactions yesterday. I was laughing my ass off out of it. And I saw one from like Etika World Network. He's one of the main people I usually watch on as far as reactions go to. And Stone Fox Meat, I think he did one. I don't know. But anyways, without further ado, let's begin. So it says, Reveal 15, Brother My Brother. What's that? You like Final Fantasy XV anime? Or Final Fantasy 15 anime? Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know. That's a pretty narrow Venn diagram you exist in. But it sure is your lucky day, because in a 5-part episode anime prequel now exists of Noctis and the Brothers. Pretty neat, right? So it releases before the game itself. This series reveals more about the main characters of 15. I think XV, I don't know if that stands for 15 or not. I could be wrong, but I should be right. I don't know. As discernment from the title Brotherhood, Final Fantasy 15, can't you just feel the love? I hope so. If not, why not check out the first episode, which I actually already did. It wasn't that long. It was only like less than 12 minutes, so it was pretty good. And it was an anime. It's English dub, English sub, so it's not English sub, it's English dubbed. Excuse me. English dub. It was subbed because it was just speaking in Japanese, so I didn't have a choice but to watch it like that. Unless in another year or two they make it English dub, who knows? In the far future, I'll leave my overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Not too long from now, okay? So, just bear with me. I know some of you guys are probably big Final Fantasy fans. Some of you probably don't give a shit about the series like I do. I don't. It is what it is. Let's keep it moving. Even though I am a Sony fan, I just never cared too much of the series. I'm sorry. I just never did. I do love the shit out of Kingdom Hearts, though, ironically enough. It's the same people that made it, too, Square Enix. So it says, I hope so. If not, why not check out the first episode, which is totally worth it now, with the rest of the fellow Final Fantasy 15 YouTube channels. And let the sun shine into your heart. And also the action. Don't forget to hit the action. Reveal 15, the glory of the royalty. I get it that Noctis is the main character. He's got the backstory, the power, the hair, and all the things that we'll enjoy when we make our way through 15. But what about everyone else? What about the home Noctis left behind? Do you want to know why? Do you really want to know? Then why don't you check it out for the full-length feature film CGI trailer films that released on the online sources sometime in the foreseeable future. I know I will. Present it in that style, excuse me. Present it in that style that will make you second guess whether you're watching animation or live action. Kingsgalvin or Kingslave, I don't even know how to say that. Final Fantasy Centris Nyx, a member of the Kings, Regis, Elise, Fortas, and Turtles Kingslave. I think this is the same people I heard on Overall Thoughts, Views, and Opinions. And that's all I got to say on that. I actually did hear some crazy-ass backstories. This is the same people that make Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad and a whole bunch of other, like, Netflix and Hulu Plus and a lot of other series out there that actually exist, which is insane as hell. So they're probably making billions of dollars and making this product, which is insane as hell. That's going to be really, really cool to see. I would actually watch the live-action trailer over the games. That's crazy as hell as that sounds because, like I said before, I'll say it again, even as my 90s kids days, when Final Fantasy was the biggest thing ever, I remember a lot of my friends back in elementary, middle school used to talk the hell out of that fucking game, which I never really gave a shit about. It's just, it bored me to death, man. I know there's millions of fans, and no offense to the fans. I know you guys are probably going to take it to heart. It's like, oh, fuck you, die and kill yourself. No, I don't even give a shit. You can blame all the hate on me if you want. It is what it is, because it just never really attracted me to a Monster Flame like it would with like other Nintendo games or Sony games, like how the old school ones like Crash Bandicoot did, Spyro did, and Ratchet and Clank. Even more modern ones, like hell, even Uncharted and the modern day version of the Lara Croft Tomb Raider series is even better than that. That's saying a lot. That's saying a mouthful. That's stretching it a lot, but it is what it is. I'm stretching my own opinion, so yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. I'm sorry, this is a lot better in this thing. But the anime series, I will give it credit is absolutely phenomenal. It looks pretty fucking sexy as hell. It looks really badass. It looks something like the whole Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem type of anime art style, mixed with a little bit of Naruto and a lot of Henzo Miyazaki, like old school movies like Spirited Away, Castle in the Sky, Princess Mononoke, and the last two movies he did, like when Marina was there, or Marine was here, and then that Totoro pick. Oh man, it's kind of like those type of mixtures of anime. So it's like its own super special, very secluded type of anime, which is really cool as fuck. I really love that, by the way. More serious anime, and it's like the typical anime you get with comedy or harem or ecchi or fucking action. It is kind of like action a little bit, but sci-fi. You mix it in there with that mystery detective type of thing, or super badass action shit like the big three, like One Piece, DBZ, and Naruto. Some people would argue Bleach, or the other one, what was it? I don't say Code Geass or something else, but it is what it is. You know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I really like the overworld setting in this thing. The way that dude Noctis used his sword was pretty fucking badass. I'll admit that. He looks really fucking cool. I know it sounds like a little bit of a hypocritical bastard right now, but the anime series version of this is actually fucking top notch. I'm gonna give it an A-, just because of the fact I don't like Final Fantasy franchise that much. But at the same time, I will give credit's due. Voice actor was really fucking awesome and epic as hell, man. It really fucking was. That technology and magic infused into this modern day world of the Final Fantasy Universal franchise, which is fucking cool as hell, man. It is absolutely breathtaking. It definitely delivered a lot on their whole live stream they did for like about 3-4 hours. I think it was like 4 hours long, so yeah, I only watched 2 hours of it. I didn't watch the whole thing because once again, I don't really care too much for it, but I decided to knock myself the fuck out on it and try it out. And some things were really good, others just turned me off really, really badly. Of course, the chicks in the game are going to be over-sexualized as fuck, but this time, they weren't too over-sexualized. Not like how the Fire Emblem series or Dead or Alive series are, like, to the point where it's like almost softcore porn shit, but it's kind of like Street Fighter style sexiness. That's kind of how I compare it to. It's a long stretch, it's completely total opposite of the other worlds, Final Fantasy, but it is what it is. That's my own personal thoughts, views, and opinions on it. The voice acting was good, the animation for this anime was really, really fucking sick. And I really like that snake lady chick, the one that was like supposed to be Medusa, but like an anime Japanese version of it. That was really fucking awesome. And I really like the fighting sequences. The long dramatic overtalks that they had was actually pretty cool. And you know, it got me a little bit emotionally riled up. In a good way though. And at the same time, you know what? One, two flaws I gotta give is number one, there weren't that many females in there, but it is what it is. I'm not trying to be some hentai pervert motherfucker, but should have had a little bit more females in it. Not with feminism bullshit. I'm just saying more the quirky, badass, tomboy type of chicks. Those were cool as fuck. And I wish they would have showed a lot more vehicles. That's my only gripes with this thing and my own downfalls about this anime series. But other than that, that's all I gotta say. I only watched the first episode too. I think there's 5 or 10 episodes. It said 5 episodes, which I thought there were 10, but I don't know, I could be completely mistaken. I know a lot of you fanboys and fangirls of Final Fantasy are going to shit down my throat for this, but I got to make my own opinion. And it's just my own feelings on this game's franchise. I never really gave a crap about it. A lot of my cousins back in the day did. They were fanboys and fangirls of this shit. They were addicted to it to like fucking marijuana. That's how badly addicted they were to this game. And you know what? I still cared about them anyways. They were cool as hell people regardless, because I was just my family. I have to care about them. So other than that, that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. Links in the description box down below. Annotation outside. If you want to read all 50 to 60 of these other little mini articles and watch all the videos on there as well, even though most of you probably informed by now when it's coming out. September fucking 30th. Holy hell, man. That's actually not that far. I thought it was going to be November or December. So it's only going to be like only less than 5 months away. So it's very, very short. So that's all I got to say for now, and hopefully you enjoyed this review. And hopefully you guys don't bash me too hard in the comment section. I'm probably going to disable the like in the comment section. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to have to fucking do it. I'm not saying because I'm not welcoming criticism and trying to be closed-minded. I'm just saying. Peace out once again, bros and bros of Pegasus. We'll see when I see you guys. Good day, have a good night, wherever you are around the world. Don't drink smoke at the same time. Don't take reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it left out there. And until then, that's it, guys. Peace out, ladies and bye. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon. Brand new videos on channel almost every single day. Stay in the grind, stay safe, stay healthy, be easy, be you, do it yourself. Peace out, I'm like sauerkraut. I'm going to get out of here. Stay tuned more future content, stay tuned more updates. Hopefully they make like 10 more episodes. There can be 20 episodes instead of 10. That's what I'm looking for. Peace, stay safe, goodbye, and I'm out. Deuces.